The Wizards are looking to defeat their Eastern Conference rival going into this game. With Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr, I'm Kevin Harlan, bringing you the NBA live on 2K Sports, along with Doris Burke, who will be joining us courtside moments from now. And now we take a brief check at the matchups. Our starting five for both teams. And one of the players we'll be seeing in this one, Kobe Bryant.
Well, he's established himself as one of the league's premier clutch performers, with some unbelievable plays down the stretch of tight ball games.
And Steve, he's a player that's extremely hard to cool off. I mean, he picks up right where he left off after every break in the action, it seems. Timeouts, halftime, it doesn't matter. When he's hot, he stays hot.
The Heat trying to take advantage of their home court in this one before leaving Miami. Sixth game of the season for them, and when you're 4-1 already, you've got a good feeling about each game.
Checking out Miami, they may be falling off ever so slightly this season. Just a skosh, though.
Well, it's so difficult to maintain that level year in and year out. But this is still a very strong team. And, maybe they've had a couple of hiccups here and there, but this could still be a very competitive team come playoff time.
And Washington has possession. Following the miss by Chris Bosh. The shot's good from Little General.
Well, I tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Here's Chalmers. The feed now to LeBron. Here's Little General. And the shot is good. Little General's got his second basket of the night.
That's right where they wanted to go with the ball on that possession.
Looking at Miami, they took their win in their last game against the Nuggets in Denver.
And what was most impressive? They wasted very few possessions in that game. They ran their offense close to perfection.
That's what we call a mute button game in front of a hostile crowd. They never let the fans get into it. Had them on their hands the whole time.
Just two to shoot. Here's Wade. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And it's Washington's ball. This, of course, their first chance to play Miami this season.
Well, they came out on top of what was a very heated conference finals last postseason, so that should add a little something extra to the atmosphere here tonight.
Boy, that's some physical basketball out there. I'm glad I'm not in the middle of that. A hard pick and an assault on the bucket.
Old school stuff there.
Yeah, there was a lot to like on that play.
Now, here's Chalmers. He had 13 points in the win against the Nuggets in Denver. Wade kicks to Jamison. Clock at 6. The Heat need to get a shot off. And again, it's the Heat missing. And maybe a little bit of yapping out there, some words exchanged.
We call that jaw-jacking in basketball parlance. Maybe a little bit of that going on. It's tough. You get a chance to redeem yourself a little here, but it doesn't mean much compared to the playoffs.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Yes, Kevin, I spoke briefly with Eric Spoelstra. We went over the matchups in tonight's game, and when we came to Nene, he told me, now there's a player. You just don't find big men with that kind of body who's that light on his feet. I don't know if it's his soccer background, but the way he moves, it's awfully tough to stay between him and the iron. Guys, that's the goal, but we'll see if they're able to make it happen. Back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
And Chalmers kicks to Jamison. Bosh. Good ball movement here by Miami. And here's Chalmers from the arc. And that one's good.
Took a little time, but they get one to go. Maybe they're warmed up now.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Little General, the pass to Nene. Here's Little General. Jamison covering. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
That whistle got a big response from this crowd, and it is not a favorable one, let's say.
I'll tell you what, the fans can't believe that they made that call.
Kicks it to Chalmers. He dishes it to Wade. And it's sent back by Kobe. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Little General. In the game against Boston, very impressive. Okafor, great pass to set up the lay-in. Okafor's got his first 2 points of the night.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, you got to make a defensive adjustment here, Clark. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back out on the perimeter, make them beat you from long range.
Now here's Jamison. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Almost surprised that he had that much room to work with.
Here's Little General. Wade is covering. Into Nene. And stolen by LeBron. Pass to Jamison. To the paint. Chalmers. Bosch trying to free himself up. And there's Mario Chalmers on the assist by Jamison.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Little General to pass to Kobe. Wade is covering. And the pass to Little General. Poked away. Inside. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Wizards.
And some great drives to the bucket for them to this point, guys.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Pass to Kobe. Here's Little General. No good.
Major defensive lapse right there. And he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
The Wizards have gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. Wade is covering. Here's Little General. Wade with the block. Porter against Chalmers. Back to Bosch. He kicks to Wade. He feeds it to LeBron. LeBron left side. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line.
And saved a likely dunk there.
Yeah, very smart foul under the circumstances. You can't allow him to just throw it down on you.
Washington making some changes. Seraphin comes in for Emeka Okafor. And it's Trevor Booker in for Nene. And it's tied up with that one. And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year. The Wizards second.
You've got a number of guys that can deny you when you take that ball inside. That's why they're one of the best shot blocking teams in the league. At least they were last year, because they worked well together and they made it a priority.
Washington shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Well, one of the highlights last season, this team shot the ball extremely well from the stripe. Huge factor.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
For the Washington Wizards, they won their last contest that game against the Boston Celtics.
Yeah, and offensively, everything seemed to come together for them beautifully. It seemed like everything they tried worked.
And with a multifaceted approach like the one they had, it takes a sophisticated defense to stop it, which was not the case that day.
Here's LeBron, following the basket by Kobe Bryant. LeBron kicks to Chalmers. The dish to Oden. Passes it to LeBron. And he drops in the layup off the glass. LeBron's got 7 points in the game.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Yeah, not a lot you can do defensively when they continue to get the ball inside and get these easy shots.
Here's Booker, and it's sent back by Oden. Porter against LeBron. This is to Chalmers. And Little General gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into very serious foul trouble early in this game.
Picked off in midair.
Boy, stingy defense there, denying that pass.
Gets it to go. 9 points in the game so far.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Wade working against Kobe. Shoots a fader. Offensive rebound. LeBron against Porter. LeBron dishes to Chalmers. Another shot. It's rebounded by Booker.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
And a moment to check out LeBron James here. What a year he had last season.
The Wizards with the lead. Taking a look at the Wizards. Nene at the 4, Okafor at the 5. Little General out there with Kobe. And it's Webster in at the 3 spot. Here's Little General. Tries again. And the layup is good. Little General's got 11 points.
He's very savvy in traffic. When he gets inside, that's a kind of an uncanny way of shielding himself from contact and finding a way to finish at the rim.
And also, I have great admiration and respect for the number of minutes he plays. He does it game in and game out, too, so he clearly is an Iron Man. Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Bosch passes to Jamison. Back to Bosch. 6 on the shot clock from outside the arc. Jamison. Here's Oden. Some solid defense there by Nene. Here's Little General. He's got 11. Feeds it to Kobe. Defended by Chalmers. Little turnaround. Another one falls for Washington.
Boy, nice bucket. They are really playing intelligently here.
And even though the lead's not large, they definitely got the upper hand.
Outside for Jamison. Outside Bosch. He passes to Oden. Buries it down low. Oden's got his first points in this one. Wizards leading by 6. Here's Little General. Shot is no good. Great D that time from Chalmers. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Little General to pass to Kobe. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Kobe's got 6 points.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. Little General in the last game against the Celtics really lit up the floor. He dropped in a staggering amount of points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. It was a performance for the ages, and one that will have the whole league talking.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified, Clark.
Well, I know this opponent should be terrified because there's a good chance the momentum he gathered that night carries right over into this game.
Well, some of it will carry over. That's inevitable. It's just a matter of how much.
Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Bosch. Now, here's Chalmers. 7 points in the game. And Little General gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. So for the Wizards, Kevin Seraphin is checked in for Okafor. Trevor Booker comes in for Nene. And Porter subbed in for Webster. LeBron kicks to Chalmers. And here we go, the Wizards fast break. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2.
Take a look at what Little General's been doing. He has 11 points and also 8 steals. Really dominating this game, just taking it over.
Just making it look effortless as well.
All 3 throws good from Little General. Lead with it. 20 points for him last game against Denver.
He was a factor defensively as well. He blocked 2 shots. I thought he changed several others.
Backing down is LeBron. The feed to Mason. Chalmers. Kicks to Mason. Back to Chalmers. Heat moving the ball around. Traps in the tray.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Here's Little General. 13 points in the game. Makes the lead pass. Shot's good for Seraphin.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
The Heat trail by 9. And here's Wade. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Good on the shot.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Here's Little General, defended by Chalmers. They get a hand on it. From deep. No good from Little General.
Well, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
What a smooth finish.
Well, he certainly won they won on the end of those breaks. He always finishes strong.
Wade against Kobe. Now, here's Chalmers. Guarded closer. Again, the Heat good for 2.
Well, you know, he has shot the ball well, but it has not been contagious. And his teammates, they haven't had the same groove, and that's why we're looking at this result so far.
Here's Wade. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. And it's now only a 1-point Wizards lead. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Boy, their frenetic defense has really been impressive, putting a lot of pressure on ball handlers and turning them over.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
And they take the lead. Chalmers has got 14.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Nelson comes in for Kevin Seraphin. And Trevor Ariza sub in for Trevor Booker. They set the pick. Here's Little General. And the bucket counts. He's on his way to the free throw line to try to make it a 3-point play.
Boy, Trevor Ariza doing a nice job bodying up on the defender with that pick.
The Wizards have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight. And here's Miami. They're on a 14-5 run here. LeBron gets the screen from Bosch. LeBron kicks to Mason. He dishes it to Ben. Off target from 3-point range.
Boy, I'm shocked he didn't make that one. He usually knocks that one down with ease.
Here's Little General, covered by LeBron. Here's Little General. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Little General's got 18 points in the game. The Heat trail by 3. Bell dishes to Chalmers. Outside Bosch. Another steal. Here's Little General. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the way in. 7 points for Ariza.
And as the game has gone along, they've gotten much more aggressive on the offensive boards.
You know, crashing the boards is really an effort thing. It's an attitude and effort thing. And if teams get tired, they usually take a break on crashing the board. But they've done just the opposite here.
LeBron drives in. Chalmers' shot is no good. Washington leading now by 5. From the arc. And the shot is good from Little General. Little General's got 21 in the game.
He's just been the man since the start of this quarter. Just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
Emeka Okafor is checked in for Washington. Miami's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. 1:02 left in the first half. Here's LeBron. Miami no good on that time either.
And they needed that hoop to try to stop this run.
They just seem to keep coming up empty. They've got to slow it down and get a good shot.
Nene, the screen. Pass to Porter. Here's Little General, covered by LeBron. Just 5 on the clock. The pass to Little General. No good from outside. The Heat trail by 8. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. No good from Bell.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
From deep three-point range. Rebounded by Bell. Beal plays it up and banks it in. Beal's got 7 points.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
And even if it costs them some foul trouble, I mean, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies. Be physical.
The 3 from LeBron. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And the first half is now in the books. Wizards out front, up 10. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena.
Now, presented by Sprint.
It's time for the Sunday night halftime report. Washington leading against Miami. They've yet to lose so far this season and are looking fantastic in this one too. Little General, the top scorer. He's got 21 points and is putting out the effort defensively as well, making his presence felt on both ends of the floor.
The Sprint halftime report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well. Chalmers and D-Wade are the guards. LeBron James is out there with Antoine Jamison, and it's Bosh in at center. That's the group on the floor for Miami. He hits the second from the line. Now Chalmers. Outside, Jamison. The three-pointer, no good.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Yeah, they're lucky that they didn't get burned on that one.
Nice hops and determination that time. Clark to get to the rim.
We know he can bounce, and right there an example of how dangerous he is when he's got a path to the hoop.
And you love the versatility, guys. Being a point guard, and in this situation, they tack on 2 more points, expanding the lead in a pretty deflating way for the defense. Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
Little General, the pass to Nene. The shot no good.
The alley-oop is such a fun play to watch, but when it doesn't convert, it's probably the wrong choice.
I guess that makes that one a terrible choice.
LeBron with it. Picked up by Nene. LeBron kicks to Bosh. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got his 5th assist in this one. Washington leading now by 11. Nene with the screen on Chalmers. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Gives him the lead pass. And LeBron throws it down.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
The blocking foul is called as the shot goes down. For Washington, they have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe tonight. The free throw off the Little General. He'd have gone 2 of 4 for the second half. But 5 by 8. That's the Bosh. Working on Okafor. Bosh dishes to LeBron. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. LeBron's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but their cutting, their movement together as a unit that's led to that.
Deflects the pass. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Dwayne Wade on the wing. Back to LeBron. Outside for Jamison. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Shot clock at 6. He feeds it to Chalmers. Drills it from outside. Chalmers has got 17 now.
Well, he's got that quick trigger, a very quick trigger on the shot. He doesn't hesitate to pull up as soon as he gets his hands on the ball. He's a very aggressive player.
Well, defensive pressure is always going to be at its weakest in that instant when the pass gets there. So having a good feel for the catch and shoot serves him well. Boy, that mid-range jumper is a beautiful thing to have in your bag, and they've had it going today.
Yeah, but look down at the other end of the court. The same has not held true.
And Little General gets the whistle that time. That's his 4th foul of the contest. On defense, Washington. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to go on Otto Porter Jr.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And I like the way he capped that drive off, guys, with the one-hand punch.
Here's Little General. 25 points in the game. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter. Throws it up high, and Okafor slams it in.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Now, here's Chalmers. D right on him. Jamison the pass to LeBron. No good on the triple.
Oh, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
Now Okafor inside, and it is flushed down with a nice jam. An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but passive.
No, he hammered that down, Clark. Superb above the rim action.
And it's Wade penetrating. He kicks it to Jamison. That is good. Jamison's got his first basket of the night. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. And you look at the Little General, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. And, of course, LeBron James, another guy that's having a great scoring season.
Well, these two guys both were phenomenal last year, and either one would be a guy you want to make sure he gets the ball, especially late in a game that you want to win.
I like the way they've played here in the first half. Just an intelligent floor game, getting good shots.
Numbers certainly back that up. They're shooting a much better percentage.
The dish to Porter. Baseline J on the way. Here's Nene. It's hauled in by the Heat. LeBron's got his 4th rebound in this one. The Heat trail by 10. Here's Wade. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Wizards.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
The other thing they're doing, guys, is forcing turnovers and then creating points offensively as a result.
Greg Oden, he's checked in for Antoine Jamison. Wizards leading by 8. Here's Little General, and he has 28 points for the game. Out to Kobe, got a piece of it. And here we go, Wade heading to the hoop. Flushes it down to finish the break.
You know, the instant that steal was made, they were off and running the other way.
Ball pressure and then a run-out seed, that's perfection to me.
Down low. Here's Kobe, and Wade sends it back. Chalmers with it. Now defended by the Little General. Good. And now just a 4-point Wizards lead.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
Nene with the screen on Chalmers. Passes it to Nene. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Nene's got 9.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
No question. Pound it into the painted area and continue to put pressure on that defense.
push it up 4 on 3. Dishes it to Oden. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Trevor Ariza's checked in for Washington. Bradley Beal comes in for Porter. Here's Little General, defended by Cole. Feeds to Okafor. He passes to Little General. Shot clock at 5. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line. That free throw good from Little General. Both free throws good from Little General. Here's Cole. 5 points in the game. There's the feed to LeBron. And here we go. Washington fast break. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Boy, the kind of moment you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof. And turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
Artel Webster, he's checked in for Kobe.
Good rebound there, but overall, they're getting outworked on the glass.
Steve, I think that's what you'd expect, seeing what the score is.
Well, this is what he does. He's shooting it well. He's scoring a lot of their points, getting them in front.
And Cole kicks to Wade. Double team on Wade. He dishes it to Cole. And it's blocked.
And look here at the Heat, how they ranked in the NBA last season. 2nd in scoring, 2nd in field goal percentage. And they were number 2 in fewest turnovers. An outstanding job by this team, taking care of the ball, squeezing the orange.
And I think what's most impressive about this club, though, is the fact that they were in the top 5 in points scored. I mean, that's what they do. They like to get out and run and really get a lot of shots up. And when they do, when they knock down open looks, they're tough to beat.
The Heat making a switch here. Bogans is checked in. Kicks it to Ariza. It's Beal on the wing. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Well, the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
Cole's shot is good.
Now, sometimes when you're at a height disadvantage, that's the way to attack. Go right at your defender.
Here's Little General. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Little General's got 13 points in the second half. The Heat trail by 9. Bogans dishes to LeBron. Pass to Cole. Wide open. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Cole's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, passing the ball well on the perimeter has really opened things up offensively for this club.
Steve, it makes the game easy. I mean, 10 straight points off assist. That's impressive, but it's easy when you move the ball.
Here's Little General. Shot's good. Little General's got 36.
The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Here's Cole. 9 points in the game so far.
Tough break for the defense. He took the heat and drew the whistle.
Yep, but when you get there late, that's what happened.
That one is off. No good on the second free throw. Wizards leading by 9. Here's Little General. Great D that time from Bogans.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And Little General gets the whistle that time. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, will be headed to the free throw line. And he sinks the second. Washington's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Picked by Okafor. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Cannot hit.
So hard not to go for it when you see a chance for an alley-oop like there was there.
I know he wishes he had.
Back to LeBron. Rejected by Ariza. Here's Little General, defended by Bogans. Lays out. Stolen by Bogans. Here's Holcomb. No luck. Nice D from Little General.
Terrific defense at the rim. They got right in his path.
You know, that's part of what great defenders do. They get not only in your path, but in your head a little bit, too.
1:52 left in the third quarter of the game. They get it back. Right through the D for the layup. Little General's got 38 points.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint. I guess the good news is they've taken away the outside shot.
Well, you know what? It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they're going to allow inside looks as easy as that.
LeBron passes to Cole. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Cole's got 7 points for the quarter.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in the second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
Little General the pass to Okafor. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
Boy, they are having their way in the paint right now. So many looks right at the rim.
Defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's helped them get the ball in close time after time, Steve.
Oden with a screen for LeBron. The pass to Bogans. For the three. The shot misses. Now the Wizards take it the other way. It's off to Boston for them after this game as they take on the Celtics. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip. Picked by Okafor. There's the lob to the hoop. And he lays in the alley-oop. And now it's a 12-point Wizards lead.
Boy, you got to love it. The picture-perfect alley-oop.
A little surprise, though, Clark. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
You know what? Yeah, but it almost makes it a little more special. Just grace over power is the way I see it.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Raja Bell on the wing. Pass to Bosch. And stolen by Maynard. Here's Little General. Three-pointer. It's off. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Wizards lead by 12. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter.
Coming up Tuesday.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. So on the floor for Washington. Little General, he's in at the point. Porter is out there with Nene. Then it's Maynard. And it's Kobe in at the small forward position. Jamison. That one wide left.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the floor.
Oh, ridiculous.
What a move.
Tore it down that time.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
Dwayne Wade's checked in for Roger Mason. The Heat trail by 17. And Chalmers kicks to Jamison. He feeds it to Chalmers. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. And a moment to check out Miami and who they've got coming up. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
Tell you, I'm anxious to see what ends up happening with that Knicks game. Should be a good one.
So it's Miami now. 6 to shoot. Puts it up. That's good on the jump shot. And that's now 6 points for Chris Bosh. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Little General. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Wizards lead by 17.
Shaky defense down low again. It's been a mismatch in the paint.
I'm sure they didn't go into this one expecting to get battered like they have inside.
Chalmers dishes to Wade. Working on Bryant. The three from Chalmers. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got 3 assists tonight. Washington leading now by 14. He's feeling it. No good from Little General. The Heat have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And Chalmers kicks to Jamison. Right side, Jamison. The dish to Bell. For 3. The rebound by Kobe Bryant. Kobe's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
He had his choice of finishing moves there, and you just got to love the fact he went old school with the finger roll.
The Heat trail by 17. Chalmers passed away. He kicks it to Jamison. Bell. A 3-pointer off the mark.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Passes to Porter. Fires from deep. Miami grabs the miss. Jamison's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Wade outside. Wade gets a screen from Jamison. Wade dishes to Jamison. Shot clock at 6. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. Oh, and the jam by Kobe.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
LeBron, he's checked in for the Heat. And that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession.
Now that pass had just a little bit too much heat on it for him to make a clean steal.
Yeah, I think it would have been a tough catch for either of them.
Jamison with a screen on Okafor. And there's Dwayne Wade on the assist by Bosh. Bosh has got 4 assists now tonight.
I love it when a player like this shakes off a poor first half and comes back strong like he has, showing a lot of confidence in his game.
Wizards leading by 17. Little General, and the shot is good. Little General's got 50 points.
I don't know what's happening to their defense. I mean, they don't have any effort, any purpose.
And it's really costing them. I mean, the last 5 baskets at that end have been on very easy looks.
Bosh can't get it to go.
But an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
It's LeBron with the drive. And here we go. Washington fast break.
He threw down that 360 like it was no problem at all. That's insane skill.
The guys on the bench are just falling all over themselves.
Yeah, they loved one of the plays of the year, possibly.
And Chalmers kicks to Bosh. LeBron outside. LeBron left side. Guarded by Porter. Fades and shoots. Rejected by Porter. On the wing, Kobe. Pass to Little General. Wizards passing it around. Dishes it to Okafor. And that one's good by Porter.
They are owning the lane right now. Every one of their last 10 points has come either at or near the rim.
Great looks in tight because they're finding lanes to the hoop whenever they want them.
LeBron passes to Bosh. Chalmers. No good. Some solid defense from Little General. And it's Washington's ball. They're on an 18-7 run. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Chance now to check out the Washington Wizards' upcoming schedule. It's off to Boston for them after this game as they take on the Celtics. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Bosh kicks to LeBron. Feeds it to Jamison. He dishes it to Chalmers. The tray. Miami no good on that time either.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
And I'll tell you what, they've turned a lot of those rebounds into points at the other end.
Wade dishes to Chalmers. LeBron James on the wing. Back to Chalmers. This one for three. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 5 rebounds tonight, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, that didn't go down, but those are exactly the plays coaches like to see.
So for the Wizards, Kevin Seraphin, he's checked in for Okafor, and it's Trevor Booker in for Nene. And Miami shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. It's tipped and out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. Washington's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Little General's got 58.
He's been working some magic out there today, guys. This lead has been largely his making.
Chalmers passed away. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. LeBron outside. Teardrop shot, and that one's good. LeBron's got 21.
I love when he takes the ball inside. That's when he seems to really get on a roll.
Here's Little General. He passes to Kobe. Wade with the defensive effort.
And you got to like the defense inside, really protecting the rim.
Challenging shots and making his presence felt around the rim, that's exactly what he can give you.
And there's the feed to Seraphin. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
Gotta find something, you're right.
He's showing no signs of letting up here.
Here's Little General. Kicks to Kobe. Wade is covering. Puts it up from 15. And Evans pulls it down. Miami's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. LeBron outside. Leads him in there. And there's Dwayne Wade on the assist by LeBron. And that's 15 points for Dwayne Wade. Wizards leading by 22. Here's Little General. Now the pass to Seraphin. Nelson outside. Pass to Little General. Knocks it loose. Nelson, the pass to Little General. Hands it from downtown.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
The Heat shooting in the 4th quarter has looked shabby, 38%. LeBron left side. Fade away. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
I'm not sure why he's fading away. He could have gone straight up for that shot. He would have had a better chance of making it. You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
And Miami shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Back to Chalmers. Pass to LeBron. Good ball movement here by Miami. Evans' shot is good.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
Washington's gone past the 3-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. He feeds it to Kobe. Wade is covering. Kobe can't hit. And here are the Heat now. And here's Chalmers for 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
He's been on a tear from the three-point line this game.
Wizards leading by 22. Here's Little General. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
This is what this team is all about right here. They're forcing their way inside and having a lot of success. That's their identity. They're a pounded inside team, and that's what they're showing us.
And Little General gets the whistle that time. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
Well, that'll do it. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time. And as we leave, we give you our Jordan Player of the Game, Little General.